Miscommunications between you and your custom builder can ruin your project. So let's say you've been working with your custom builder for a few weeks to deliver your pop-up brand activation or experiential event. The team arrives on site to start the installation and you start seeing all the pieces going together. And then you realize, oh no, the paint doesn't look right. This puts everyone at panic stations because chances are you're going live in less than 24 hours. Do we just roll with it? Do we try and repaint it? Do we have time to try and repaint it? Will it dry in time? Has anyone got a hairdryer? If you don't know who I am, my name's Terry and I've been delivering custom builds for brands and agencies for over 15 years now. And I want to help make sure that your pop-up brand activation or experiential event is as epic as possible and make the process of getting you there as simple as it can be. I was chatting with a new client recently about why they had chosen to work with us. They went on to tell me a horror story about their last event. I'm not going to go into all the details, but one thing I will share is that one of the challenges they faced was the wrong paint being used on their custom build. It was a simple miscommunication, but it created a lot of challenges. There's a whole heap of different paint finishes and sheen levels, but today I'm just going to talk you through the 3 ones that you need to know to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. So let's get into it. Sheen level number 1, matte. This is a sheen level that doesn't reflect a lot of light, so it creates a really soft finish. Now this can look really nice, and we're seeing a lot of brands go for a look like this in their color palettes. However, I do not recommend using this sheen level if you're going to use it in an area where people can touch it. Why? Because it can show up fingerprints, marks and scratches really easily. Most commonly, people use a matte or a flat paint finish on the ceilings of their homes because no one's ever going to touch it. Sheen level number 2, low sheen. This paint reflects a little bit more light than the matte finish, however, it still doesn't have a lot of shine to it. This is what I recommend to clients who don't want to have a hugely reflective surface, but it's going to get used in a high traffic area. It doesn't show up fingerprints and marks as much, and it can be wiped down really easily at the end of each day of your pop-up brand activation or experiential event. Sheen level number 3, gloss. This sheen level reflects a heap of light, which means it's super shiny and it's the exact opposite end of the spectrum to the matte sheen level we spoke about earlier. When we start talking about really high-end gloss finishes, we're talking about surfaces that are almost like a mirror finish. At the end of the day, every brand's looking for something different. So it's really important to understand the look they're going after and being able to explain that to your custom builder. I hope this helps simplify things a little bit for you and gives you a few good terms to use when you're talking about this with your teams. I hope this information is helpful. I'd love for you to leave me a comment if you think it is, but in the meantime, keep your awesome ideas coming and I'll catch you in the next one.